Okay, so the Halo system we have working due to the fact that I had to go out and I had to get a USB extender for that because they take USBs to power those on. And I thought I could run it through a cell phone adapter, but cell phone adapter didn't do too good and it just couldn't stay on. So because of the new technology we have, it actually requires more light for the show up for screens, or screens to be able to adapt to more lighting. I'm adding a new Halo system to the bottom, so we can have twice the light on our screens. That's what I'm doing right now. And I have to make sure I block, because I don't want the paint hitting my my screen because it'll damage it. Again, our screens don't produce a higher white level than black, and it'll hit a black spot on my screen. Alright. Keep this joker out of trouble. A couple of minutes while I get this done. It's not food. Stop sticking your face near, because that is not food. In any way whatsoever, that is not food. Thinks everything is food. I don't know why. Everything has to be food, damn. That curiosity. I'm going to take me a fine brush and get as close as I can to that part of the screen without tapping my screen, because if I tap my screen I'm going to damage it. So that's one of them done. So I'll have to come in there with an extra fine brush and get right there. So we're putting a Halo system on the top and the bottom. That's a new technology we have. The ILG, ILGE. Is it I? No, it's ILEG technology. Gotta get used to memorizing that one. You pick the worst places to go sit your behind. That he does. He picks the most absolute worst place to go sit down and chill. Right there in the spot where I got to be at. Right directly in my spot where I have to be at. He picks the worst places ever. I'm working on something, I guarantee. He's not going to be too far from an area that I have to be at to get something finished. So this screen is going to have a 2 Halo dual system set up on it because of the new gain. And the new gain is going to allow the screen to be able to fire up with light at the bottom and the top of the screen. light on bottom and top of this new technology, new game we're working on. Somebody made a comment saying that, hey, your screen has gaps in it. This screen is a 104-inch 235.1. That's why it's so long. Usually that's what the 235.1 screens are. So I know that person's probably used to seeing the 16:9 screens. I've built 16:9s and 16:10s and 235.1s. So it's the difference in between the screen, and a certain type of aspect ratio only works on my screen, but it won't work on your screen if you don't actually have that screen to begin with. So can't run it with work. So I had people asking about 235.1 and 239.1. If you're talking about dedicated setup, 235.1 and 239 and so forth, those particular screens in that aspect ratio are true dedication setups, because the format of video for movies is mostly done in 16:9, where this screen surface, or the screen itself, is a 235.1, which makes that dedicated, true dedicated, because, like I said, not all movies are done in 235.1. Just great. So that's how that one works. So if you have one of these setups, you have a true dedicated setup, because not every film is going to run off of this. You have to have a certain type of movie to run for a 235.1 setup. Like I said, mostly everything is formatted for 16:9. And the weird thing about it is 16:9 really isn't true widescreen. Everybody thinks it's true widescreen. It's not. It's 16:10. 16:10 is true widescreen. If you're talking about in the range of the 235.1 family, you're talking about 16:10 becomes the widescreen of that category. But if you're talking about 100% true 100% widescreen, then you're talking about 235, 239.1. They are true widescreen. But like I said, you need a certain type of projector to run that particular form of setting on, because it won't work on your projector, I guarantee you. And I have a special projector for those. Alright, that one's done. And I want to get closer to the edge on this one over here. So my Chrissy projector has a 239, not 239, it's a 1610. So when I select that option, it'll tell me I'm getting widescreen. And the 1610 screens are a little different. They have weird odd numbers attached to them, like 129, something like that. That is 127. Those are 1610. People see 1610 and their projectors, and if you set it up, you'll notice that the screen is much bigger than the 16:9, because that's the real wide screen right there. But you have to have a special screen to set those up. You're going to have a screen cut for the 16:10 aspect ratio. And then there's another setting before, one of the projectors I have under the NEC has a 15.9, which I haven't looked into that one too much, but I'm gonna check it out. Curious what that one does. That 15.9 does. The type of screen. I'll have to go back over and hit my screen again, because I hit a couple of areas on my screen. But at least I got this clear quite nicely. So that's done. That was the best way to put it in. The first one I put it in the other way, and it was a pain in the butt to get that one to go in. This one's much easier to do. And I can put my bar system in, my LED light bar system, and then add in our USB for our lights that'll connect, because my output over there does has USB ports for it. That comes up nicely. And I think the area where we got some of the box showing at the bottom of the cloud system, I'm definitely going to be doing it in straight a white, nice bright white, to cover that up nicely. And the strip is going to hit from here, hit that platform, and hit right back over. So we have light for the top and bottom of our screen. Alright, so that's basically about it. I have to get ready for, we're going to be on site next month. So I have my projector of choice, which I'm going to be using my Chrissy projector. And I'm going to be also picking up a 80-inch screen, 84-inch screen, so I can transfer that over to where I got to go do our demonstrations at. And projector stand, I need a projector table, all that stuff. Cables and wires and hookups, and they have Wi-Fi in all the places I'm going to, so I will be to run my Fire Stick. Now all that's going to be pre-recorded, as I said before. I don't want to spend the money for something, you know, and do a live stream, which we can't do anyway, you know, because they revoked our live stream. And I found out what it was about. The live stream wasn't taken away for a while. We didn't spend it on live stream for a while. But it wasn't taken away because of the haters. It was taken away because I was showing movies in between some of the demonstrations I was doing. Like when we do gaming, I show some movies like on Amadeus, stuff like that. That's what did it. So next time I know that when we get back to live stream, which I'm not really too thrilled about doing anymore, is because it chops up the videos. The videos are pretty bad, and we go through the whole reconnection, disconnection, craziness. And on top of that, I stray too much, so I don't really get a lot done because I'm always looking at this topic and that topic. And when I'm doing the recordings, I keep it straight. I'm more focused when doing the recordings. On top of that, it looks better. So someone was asking us about all the lighting we have in the environment. Well, we need it. We're in commercial. We're not at the home front. At the home front, nobody in the world is going to be using the kind of lighting we use in our environment. But our technology is engineered also for commercial use. So if you're going to be developing a screen paint product and you're going to be in these ambient controlled environments, there's no way in the world you can go into a commercial environment because they're much brighter. So it's just not going to work. You have to be in those fully lit environments. You have to be to operate in those fully lit environments with no problem. And you have to be to do that with a serious amount of light. The people we have coming in, the clients we have coming in, are in commercial environments. So they need for the screen to work, need all the lights to be on. Because that's the problem they have right now. That's the reason why they come to us, because the lights, they turn them on, the screen washes out. So we fix that solution. So that's the reason why we have all these lights on in the environment. What would be the point of me darkening the environment to accommodate the screen when people are coming in to fix the problem of being stuck in the dark, especially with the expensive projectors they paid for? So it's only fitting that you do this demonstration for the lit environment. I think, and I gotta put this up here real quick, that if I don't answer your question, all right, and or maybe you were moved off the channel and you got blocked, it's not because we're hiding anything. It's because I've been through this before. I have over 10,000 videos on YouTube right now. I've explained everything I possibly could under the sun. Literally, you can go to my YouTube channels and archives. Go to our websites. They have tons of information on there. So if some people ask me questions to be sarcastic and be nasty, we don't bother answering your questions. We just block you. We're done. Move on. I got things to do. I don't have time for that. If you're trying to figure out some questions, we could drop you a few links. Help you out right there. Not a problem. Somebody made some question about how are we the experts in rear projection technology. I sent them a demonstration, me absorbing 100,000 lux of sunlight. And that was the end of that conversation. So we challenge you to go out and find someone who's doing the same thing we're doing. And usually they never contact us back. They just leave it at the end of it. So I have to go on and edit my sites. Get a lot of that that animation we had on it that was causing the site to slow down quite a bit. And I had to go in and I got to get my business cards redone. They have to be finished. So I'm leaving my 800 number on my website. I'm putting my number down on my business cards. That's what I'm doing. My business cards are not going to be for online because we deal with too many creeps online, too many weirdos. So it's just going to be my 800 number, which has a processing system that allows us to screen calls and all that stuff. So that's what we're going to be using on there. And for out here, I'm going to be using my other line, my other phone out here. Sorry to put it that way, but we do a lot of POs. As I said before, coming up in sorry, I can clean my projector down a little bit. It's kind of dirty. Sheesh, I clean this thing down. Coming up in the end of 2025, I am looking to do business more with companies and customers. So there's a good chance that what we have on the website, the marketplace, will probably be removed, and we'll get a distributor to sell our product to our customers. Because I do want to concentrate on branching my technology up to companies. Alright people, I got to get some things done, I got some more work to do. Hope you enjoyed the demonstration. This right here is our new technology. If you're wondering how what this amazing screen is, this right here is our, remember the gain on this thing, an ILEG Imperial Infinity 1 Eclipse Quasar. It's the upgrade version of it. If you're ever going to upgrade one for getting ready for 2025. This one is only available in 32 ounces only, paints up to 150 inch screen, and it goes for around $537. Alright, that being said, hope you enjoyed the demonstration. Thank you for your time. I have to go. Of course, we thank our Lord and Savior for blessing us with amazing technology, because one for Him, none of this would be possible. Gotta go, and God bless.